Like starting with that. Welcome and goodbye. Olive, how you going? Sitting there quietly waiting to see who comes on because my people count has just gone to 3. So hello and welcome. I'm Craig, and I think you have graced me with your presence before. Am I correct in that assumption? I think Olive. I don't think this is your first time on. Lana, welcome aboard. Yes. Been a very busy day for me today, last 24 hours. Finn Gurm, okay. Phil Pack, we'll call you Finn. Enlightenment, hey Trump, third term, yay. Let's go. No worries, Olivia, I will. You are all very, very welcome. Norform, hi, how you going? The Epstein files. Oh, really? I don't think so. Not that famous. Not a bit early for jokes. Marco Ryan, hello, how are you guys? From Enlightenment. Yay or nay, come on, I need an answer. What was your answer again? Moment of fire. Where are you again? Third term. Wow. I'm not American. I don't believe you can go for the American presidency if you're an Australian. They wouldn't be happy about that. Norving Foreman, yes, thank you. I appreciate you, mate being subbed and appreciate that you enjoy our discussions. Oh, there you go. He does make it interesting, doesn't he? From the American standpoint, he's very one way or the other. There's no middle ground with Mr. Trump. Saw you in Walmart. Really? Oh well. I get around, obviously. No, I'm not. Don't have much time these days on the old gaming. But you know, all the games are good. If you've got time on your hands to do that, that's awesome. So I've seen your performance. Well, I wouldn't call what I do a performance. I would say what I do is speak my truth, all right? And all you guys, yeah, go for it. Phil Pack, go for it. Yeah, well, this is real. This is as real as you can get, my friend. What's your question, Philly Pack, before I jump into talking about how I talk so that the people that have not listened to me before get a bit of a gist? What's the most richest fish in the world? All right, go. Question? Sounds like a joke. Goldfish, there you go. That's a good one. Lino's air fryer too. Hi, how are you going? There are good people everywhere, and my page is about allowing you to come here and hear someone that is going to speak no mess, no fuss. I'm just going to tell you how it is from my perspective. And it is about being true to yourself, guys, right? That's it. Mr. Positive Roadstrom, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad you could hang out. I was just jumping in, saying hi to everyone, mate. And yeah, there's quite a few people that are joining. The little family is expanding. And I think there's a few more people out there that like the idea of being able to change their lives for the better, and that they've got a say in it. And I think people like that type of understanding. Okay, keep asking. I don't know, mate. There's jokes coming. There's everything coming. Everything coming, all right? Go for it. Throw the answer. It's tough for me to keep focusing on the questions, though, guys, because when everyone's throwing different things out. But I do want to get into start the starting statement for the night for everyone. Look, all of you guys, hello from the Philippines. Yes, Bruce, welcome aboard. I am doing well. I hope you are all doing well. Remember, if you have forgotten in 24 hours that last time you saw me, you are a perfect individual that needs to change nothing and prove nothing to anyone about how fantastic you are. You just need to believe even more in your authentic self. Believe that the you, that is unique you, that loves the things that you love, that's what you want to be going after. So it's not about asking other people, what do you think I should be doing? It's about asking yourself, what is it that you want to do? I'm super pissed off at the government. Elaborate for me, Roadstrom. There's a lot of negative things going on with the old Bondi attack that just happened, and that's a couple of loons that just are living in fear and have no real understanding of what life is. Because how can you believe that taking other people's lives by force to force your opinion on others to be correct? And the government's oblivious to half this stuff, mate. I mean, they know things, they don't know things. We don't even know what they really know. We just hear half bloody bits of information. You know what I mean? How can we make clear judgments on things that we don't know about? Absolutely. Absolutely. Heart goes out to everyone that was affected. And everyone that was affected and everyone that has been affected just by seeing some of those images. The attitudes of those couple of people are not the attitude of all of us. I believe that. I don't think that we've had good government in any way, shape or form. I think the whole way that our government's set up, it's not helping the people. It's a couple of groups that basically, no matter who's in power, they do exactly the same things. Smoke and mirrors, tell us what we want to hear, move along. And correct. Such a beautiful country, and we get led down the garden path a bit there. And anyone that tries to change anything at that political level seems to get absorbed up by those couple of people that have the power. And the people that don't want the power, the genuine, authentic people, they don't do anything about it because they don't want to control anyone else. And that's me, mate. I'm not interested in controlling other people because I don't believe that's how the world should be. I think all of us should start to look at ourselves and just start to take control of our own personal space and live for us and treat people the way that we want to be treated and transform the world one person at a time to eventually take the power away from those few that we've all given power to. You know, don't forget for a second, all of us didn't want to know about it, and we all just gave those choices to a few political groups whenever that started. And, you know, they were supposed to be the voice of the masses, but seems to me and many others that they get corrupt, and unfortunately, those few people end up making personal choices that the rest of us might not necessarily agree with. Yeah, things have to change for sure. How are we going with all the other ones that have jumped on? Welcome aboard. You know, don't want to get caught too up into the political stuff. I mean, life's much more and much better than political groups in here. How are you? Hi, hi, hi. Welcome aboard. To everyone that has joined, everyone that is here, and everyone that has subbed onto my lives, I appreciate all of you. You are perfect individuals. You do not have to change anything with yourselves. You just have to accept that you are fantastic, perfect people, and that you are unique, and that you want the most positive things to happen in your life, and you want to meet people in your life that have that same attitude. So the way we go about it, from my perspective and my beliefs over the years, is you have to act in the way, you have to be that person. You have to talk wonderfully to other people that come into your world. No matter what they're doing, it's keeping your vibration at a high level. Thank you so much for doing that for me. You are really appreciated. You have a fantastic day. You put that emphasis on it. You speak from the heart, and those people, they will respond in kind. The reflection around you transforms from the way you behave. You're in charge, right? I am not Jewish, no. I do not have a religious... I'm a spiritual guy. I believe in life, the universe and everything, and I believe that we're all part of the same thing. And I think, look at it logically. I think that we all came in as babies. We live in this life that no one tells us what the hell's going on, and we all will leave the same way. So shouldn't we treat each person as family, no matter what their race is, their sex is, their attitude is? Everyone's the same. We've all come from the same place. So it's pretty basic, right? We wouldn't treat our friends and family with anything less with love and respect, I hope. So, why wouldn't you treat everyone the same? Society's been closed off from itself, Powers that be of kind of, COVID was the massive one that stood out to everyone. We all got closed away, segregated. No, don't talk to that one. Oh, stay away from that person. Oh, don't go playing out in the street, kids. It's bad. There's bad people. And at the end of the day, there's no bad people. There's only people that are confused, people that might have been raised in a way that has clouded their judgment, and through their own situations and the things that have happened to them, they've grown up a little bit jaded, and they turn into a certain attitudinal person, right? I mean, you've got to take ownership of who you are. Right, think about that this way. You can't go outside and say, hey, do what I want to someone else, and think that changing that person is going to make your life better. You're kidding if you think that that's the right way to be. But if you look at everything in our society, many groupings of people have this thing about, these are the rules and follow the rules, or these bad things will happen, so make sure you follow the rules. Sorry, I'm talking like I'm Gandalf, right? And I love Gandalf, but we are the ones with the power. We're the ones that have the say in this life. We came into this life by ourselves. Aren't we the most important person that should be in our own lives? That's just logic, right? There's no... That's right. Hey, Exotics, he's back. Welcome, my friend. It's just thinking about things, slowing down and thinking about what's going on in your life, right? Don't get caught up. This stream is about life, the universe, and everything. And it is about myself and others that are interested in talking about you can transform your life. It's not about... A lot of other people believe that we're controlled by other things and we don't have too much say in life. My understanding, things I've been taught, Maximus, are about, you have the power to transform anything you want in life. And I've experienced a lot of things over my lifetime, and a lot of different techniques to transform things in my life. And basically, if you like the sound of that, mate, you can hang out, you can pick up techniques, you can try them for yourself, you can prove this stuff to yourself. All right? This is just one person that wants to speak his truth, and that's me. The last 18 months ago, I decided, hey, I'm an Australian man. I'm from Melbourne. Why would I want to keep this to myself? I had people help me when I was younger, when I was struggling with shit. And, basically, it's just about having that discussion about there are things that we can do to fix our lives, to improve them, to make them better. I'm a big believer that what you say and think actually does affect what you create in your world, right? Taking ownership of the basic things, right? Actions make things happen in life. A lot of spiritual teachers out there will talk about a lot of high vibrational attitudes, and you've got to love and you've got to this, and yes, you do have to do all that stuff, but they don't talk about the action part of it. They don't talk about how do we do it? What do we do? Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm someone that's been doing a lot of these things over my journey, and I want to pass it on, right? You have to connect with who you truly are. It's number one step in Craig's philosophy. All right? I'm not a Christian, no. I understand Christian beliefs and all different, churches, all that stuff. I understand that. I was sent to church as a child up to a certain point, Sunday school, stuff like that. Certain things happened and boom, didn't sit with me at a certain point, and so I wanted to look for other things, other ways to make me feel good about what life meant, right? For me, I was really lost up to around 2021, and then I was lucky enough to meet some really personally connected individuals that showed me another way to see life, and that we all have a say in what happens in our lives. Think about it this way, right? When you meet someone, if you talk to them like crap, if you go, you're a piece of crap, look at you, your outfit's terrible, you swear too much. If you have a go at someone, how do they respond? In general, they'll do the same back. They'll attack you back because you've just attacked them, right, with this low level. And so instantly, boom, it comes back. That reflection. Jesus loves everyone, but he was a man like all of us. And his teachings were transformed into something that he didn't want. So I'm just going to leave that with you, Maximus, all right? There's more to him than met the eye. We can all be much, much more connected with who we are if we choose to have a look and dive deeper into the human being. Who are we? What can we do? What abilities do we have? Are we just flesh and bone? Are we here just to take direction like a bunch of puppets? No, I'm not an atheist, mate. We live forever. We go on forever. Energy never disappears. So you want to know what's real? Life that we're living right now, this existence, it's not, as you would say, permanently real. How do we know this? Because we're all getting older. So as we deteriorate, that shows us that change happens constantly. If change is happening every millisecond of every day, that means you can transform your reality because you're not living in a solid reality. You're living in a reality that actually we can transform the way that we want. The Buddhists are pretty connected group. All right. My issue, and this is me speaking my truth, all right? Please, Maximus. I mean, this is my page to talk about how I see things. The problem I have with groups that put labels on themselves, that call themselves religions, they usually have a figurehead that they give their power away to, yeah? They say, hey, you, Maximus, are less than that figurehead. You need to bow down to us and give our power, because that figurehead is going to do everything for you. He'll forgive you for your sins. He doesn't ask you to take ownership of your stuff. They basically are saying, do whatever you want, and at the end of the day, hey, I'm really sorry, and everything's forgiven. That's ridiculous, man. To me, that's ridiculous. Clarify, all right? So look, if you're a person that's a religious individual and you're comfortable with what you believe, and that you're happy to have that figurehead in your life, and that makes you comfortable, I'm not here to tell you to change that. But I'm telling you, there's more to life than that. It's bigger than that. There are things that you can do to prove these things. Well, there's things that you can do to prove that you do create your own reality. All right? And basically, when you put out positive thoughts and those things come back in your life and they happen, you've transformed something. Basically, hello, Cambodia. How are we going? Basically, you can only prove these things to yourself. It's not about blindly believing in things that are made up. It's about, I've gone out there over many decades and done techniques and meditations and attitudes and putting out certain, programs and change beliefs to help transform things in my own reality. Okay? There's a few ways you can look at life, all right? You can be an atheist, you can believe in nothing, and so at the end of the life you think you just disappear and there's no more. You can believe that someone else more powerful than yourself is in charge, and so you actually have very little say in what goes on, because at the end of the day, they're in charge and they've set everything up for you. So you are like a bit of a puppet going through life, and you need to give your power to that particular individual. Logically, that doesn't sit with me either. I'm a logical thinking guy, right? And I think many of us are. It's just... Right, so I'll be sweet, mate. I'll be sweet. And and the third way is that you do create what goes on in your life, but you're not always consciously aware of it. A lot of the things that you do are happening at the subconscious level. But creating your own reality is a few, Lee Goat Jizzle, I'm of the all that is category, right? We're all the same. We've all come from somewhere. We're all babies, yeah? No matter what creed, race, sex, whatever we are, that's fine. We're all babies. We're all living the same human life. So you don't need to pray for me, Maximus. I'm absolutely fine. There'll be no one judging us when we leave this world. And I am a very authentic individual that treats everyone in the most positive, upbeat way you possibly can. And I know there's nothing that I need to be ashamed of in my life. I live from the heart. I treat people with respect. And I hope if anything is taken away from hearing me talk, it's that I'm doing things for the right reasons. I'm not here to control anyone. I'm here to say, you are better than what you think you are as an individual. And if that's wrong, mate, I don't know what's right. Olivia, you have a question, please. Throw the question. Alicia, hello, good morning. Good morning. It's good evening from me. Good morning to you. God, I forgot Melbourne years ago. I know. Rose from stop loving on Melbourne so much. All right? If the soap drops in jail. Mate, do you think you get soap in jail? Is God and the devil the same person? Well, I would say that if you want to meet God, you be the best version of you that you can, and you'll meet a spark of him. And if you want to meet the devil, you be the worst person that you can be, and you'll meet a spark of him. How's that for an answer? They are the same person, because those type of individuals that live in that way, we're all from the same place. We're all part of God, Goddess, all it is, as a whole. There should be no terminologies for it though, Legoat Jizzle, right? There should be no place you've got to go to and give money to sit down and pray. I mean, that's crazy, right? Believe what you want, what makes you happy, right? Do what you want in your life. Find the things that you love to do, whatever that is, right? As long as you're not hurting anyone else. and you're living from your heart, you are living your truest, best life. Only you know who you are as an individual. Only you know who you are, and you know what you think. But I think when we're all kids, we honestly remember what it was like and what we loved when we were kids. You know, we didn't have as many blockages and limitations put on us back then. And I think over the journey of growing up, everyone just jams their bullshit on you, and you get to a point where you've forgotten what it is that what really makes you feel great. And really, my whole page is about, hey, can we all stop hating on each other just for a while? Can we remember what we love in life and just all go and do that for ourselves? It'll all be different. That's right. Whatever you believe in is fine. I'm going to read what you said, Irish Hoppers, right? Try to be kind. It's my only one rule. If you do that, then you'll live a good life. You and I are kindred spirits. I hope everything has been going fantastic for you. My life's been chugging along beautifully, and I love chatting to all these different people with different thoughts. You know, isn't it fun? It's just, we can all open ourselves up further. Be brave, everyone. Actually opening yourself up is doing the real simple stuff, right? Like just actually saying, oh, I really would love to do that. What's stopping you? Whatever it is that you love, go and do it. Just bring joy into your life. Dance on a table if you want, right? I mean, hug a stranger, for crying out loud. You know, if you feel someone needs a hug, give them a hug. Obviously, don't encroach on someone's space if you feel like they're not going to be forthcoming. But what I'm saying to you is we're all the same. We're all the same. That's right. They're looking for attention. Everyone's looking for attention, don't you think? Everyone's out there trying to wave down a taxi. Hey, pick me up. Hey, you want to be noticed. Do you want to, the question really is though, guys, do you want to be noticed by people that connect with the real you, or do you want to be noticed by people that connect with the fake you? How many people around the world, I will just ask everyone here, you know, that sometimes we put on a bit of a performance because we kind of know that's what everyone wants us to do in a certain situation. I bet you there's a few people here that have kind of done that. When you act as someone else, when you don't live with authenticity, when you pretend to be someone you're not, you will attract others to you that are also people that they're not. You're not attracting the authentic, true friends and family to yourself. And believe me, when you excuse me, when you attract the real people to you, other people that are doing things in their lives that they also are passionate about, and you also find, oh, they're doing the same thing I love, then you're connecting with people that are in the same stream of energy. Nah, you're far from that, mate. Far from that, as far as I can gather. But I'm just one dude talking positive to a room of people I can't see. That's the truth, right? But hey everyone, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Thank you for that positive hello to everybody. You are awesome, Daniel. You are awesome. Thank you for that comment. And I'm sure everyone else appreciates it too. Yeah, and look, that's the thing, Donald, if each person let go of the crap in their own personal life, just said, you know what, I'm sick of feeling like that. I'm not going to act like that. I'm not going to hang around that type of person anymore. I want to be more authentic. I just want to live and enjoy myself. If Roadstrom, you have a great Christmas, my friend, all right? Be safe. We'll see you in the future, I'm sure, mate. If you wanted the world to change, that would be the greatest change the world could possibly have for the better. Everyone just doing the things they love to do, right? The fact that people are out there confused about life and lost and angry and fearful, they're just not thinking. They're looking out here for answers. They're not slowing down and centering themselves. There you go. Doing the things that you love, eh? That's the answer. I mean, it is the answer. And some people will get it and appreciate it and actually use that basic knowledge, because it's crazy how many people just do not click with it. It just doesn't, they've forgotten. They've forgotten what they love. And yeah. Lee knows, he loves air fryers. Welcome back, my friend. That's the thing, right? We all need to help each other to get on the right path with ourselves. Remember who you are. Be the authentic, perfect person you could be. Of life, it's just not long enough. Well, Donald, I'm here to tell you, mate, that life goes on forever. This life, then into another, then into another, then into another. It's endless, my friend. And I know that might sound, whoa! What bomb did Craig just drop then? Pranja, welcome. Thank you very much. You are appreciated. That's right. Doing what you love is how you find your people. And that's what we're trying to do here. That's what I'm trying to do. Find more people that are my people. Pretty simple. Pagan crackpot philosophy. Whoa, that's full on there. Well, I'm just a guy that believes that each person has the power to transform their life. So if that's wrong, whoop, what can I say? It's all right if you don't like what I'm talking about. You can obviously watch other channels. If you do like how I speak about life, you can certainly subscribe, hang out, you know, get to know Craig, get to know yourself and transform your own life for the better, because I am a big believer that you can change what is happening in your life right now if you take ownership that you can create your own reality, that you can make a difference in your own life with how you speak, for starters. Speak your truth. Express who you are. Be positive. Be the best version of yourself. I know it's a thing that I repeat all the time, but we have new people coming on all the time, and it's the basis of what we do and what I speak about here. Connecting with your authentic self, right? Remembering who you are as a child. Remember the things you loved to do as a kid, regardless of what everyone else thought and what everyone else did. And they all, maybe at the time, like, no, we're all doing this. Come and do this. And then you forget and you don't remember the things that made you feel fantastic. Being or connecting with your authentic self is about remembering the things that make you you, the things that make you feel good. It isn't about anyone else. That's what I'm trying to do here, is help people wake up to themselves. The answers to life, they're not out there. You can travel the world your whole life. You'll never find the answers. The life, the universe, the everything answers out there. The answers for your life are in your heart. You came into this world by yourself. You'll leave by yourself. The only person that has the answers for you are you. And that's what I believe, okay? Terry, how are you, mate? You have no free will. Well, Terry, that's your opinion, okay? And if you want to believe that, I'm all good with that, mate. But I'm allowed to believe what I want to, right? And that's what I believe here on Craigsworldrocks. And many other people agree with the philosophy I have. Because I'm not about to tell people to do what other people say, because someone's saying bad things will happen if you don't. Fear is bullshit, right? Negativity, bullshit. If you love horror movies, create a horror movie for yourself, and you love it, that's great. But most people enjoy a lot of good things happening, and they don't want to be told that for good things to happen, you have to give up your power and you have no say in your life. That's crazy. I'm a spiritual guy and that's it. There is no title, no religious race that you would put upon me. I don't believe in titles. I think that religion is one of the things that creates a lot of negativity between groups, right? Some of them hate each other passionately, and it's all because of their beliefs around each other and things that have happened over thousands of years. When do you stop and just forgive yourself and understand and agree that we're all the same? We're all the same. Christ was a guy. Christ was a very connected individual. He connected with himself at a very high vibration, and he wanted to show us how life could be for us. Unfortunately, thousands when he existed, individuals turned him into a bit of a martyr, and they said he was a one-off. He was not a one-off. He never said that he, was doing it to be. He never said that he was there to control everyone. He wanted people to understand that they could become what he was. We're a part of the same essence in life. We all come from the same place. Hey, Money Mojo, we all come from the same place, and we're all going back to the same place. There's no rules and regulations that are correct. People create beliefs just because they create beliefs, and they've created beliefs over millennia, right? That this is how you have to think or do. Were you there when he was resurrected? No. I deal in facts. I've proved a lot of things to myself in this life, this one life. I've done techniques where I've put out certain things and they've come back. I've separated from my physical body and seen my energy body. I know that we live on, right? It's not God that's doing that for us. It's you. You guys that believe in God, and I'm happy for you to believe in a religious God, have given your power away to that understanding. That's as far as you're going to go, right? There's no one on the other side that's going to judge you. You want me to speak my honest truth? No one's there going to judge you. The only person that will judge you when you cross over is you. You will judge yourself on how much of an authentic life you have led. There you go. If you don't like what I say, you can leave. That doesn't bother me. If you like how I talk and my honest, authentic truth, hang out and I'll pass on many more ideas and things that we'll learn together, right? I want you guys to share your experiences that you have out there with your lives, right? I mean, if you have a great experience from projecting something that you want to manifest and then it happens, see you, Terry. You have a great life. And it happens, you've empowered yourself, okay? You've empowered yourself with the truth. See, because who said we can't prove the things that are with life, right? Yeah, I mean, don't worry, Money Mojo, it's all good. Terry can have his opinion, but he's really wasting his time with someone like me. And unfortunately, they've obviously got a couple of issues because they keep coming back. It's like, well, if you don't like what we talk about here, you don't have to be here, right? So look, guys, mate, look, there's a lot of stuff I suppose you can go into, my friend, but what I want to do with all you guys that are here and you like how I speak and you believe that we create our own reality, that we have a say in it, is to throw techniques out to you that you guys can use practically to prove that you do, to prove that you are a part of the all that is, right? Right, so it's to prove it. You can prove all this stuff. It's not just airy-fairy thoughts. There are actions that you can take to prove it, all right? Like, many people believe that you live one life and that's it, okay? Many people believe that. But that's not true, okay? Life goes on. When you leave this body, you will continue to exist. Now, where you head into, I'm not here to tell you what that is, but I've separated from the physical 2 times in my life, and I've said it a few times before, and I've seen my energy body separate from my physical, separate. That means that we will separate when our physical is finished living the life that it's had, right? Mate, Donut King. Doe King, sorry. NASA, you are a legend, my friend. You know, just keep being yourself, mate. Being yourself, be the best version of yourself. You know, there's always going to be people that don't get it. That's okay, right? We're not here to make people think or make people think in a way that I think, right? You can't. I'm half out there, guys, right? It's about finding who you are. It's about connecting with you, being really happy with you, and then sharing that with others, showing other people through your actions how life can be, you know, by simply talking really positively to other people, appreciating other people. Stole your lunch in the 90s. You guys are Amy, how you going? I can't stop looking at all your things you're writing. Sorry, guys. Does stop me talking. That's all right. I'll fire up. You know, a lot of people have fear of like, I've only got so much life and it's going to come to an end. And that's okay. It's okay if you are worried about that. But there are techniques that you can do to experience separating your energy body from your physical body, is how I term it. And if you were able to do that yourself, you would then prove that there's more to your life than just this physical existence, that you will go on in another form. I believe we're all immortal. Casual Husky, 100%. Without disrespectful people. Yeah, and that's a choice, right? Isn't that a choice? People being disrespectful. You can choose to talk terribly to people. You can choose to talk wonderfully to people. I mean, I know what world I want to live in. I want to be in a world where people appreciate each other and they all go, you're doing the best you can and you're doing a great job and you are appreciated. And every single one of you that is here, I appreciate all of you. You are doing a great job in your lives. Don't second guess that for a second. Don't let bullies and negativity bring you down. You know, if someone, here's a good point. I thought about this today. When a bully says something negative at another child and that child gets upset about it, there's actually a belief in that child that's been bullied that believes what the bully has said to them. Because the child wouldn't get upset if they didn't believe it. And it's the same with all of us, right? We have to get to the fact where our beliefs are so strong and so clear that it doesn't matter what other people at a lower level say, that you won't drop yourself down because I don't believe that. Why is this person talking about that? You guys can say whatever you like at me. My focus is about really owning my beliefs. My beliefs are mine. And yours has to be yours. You have to own them. And anything that crops up that you go, I'm not worthy or I'm not deserving, you need to toss that belief to the curb and you need to replace it with something to do with some self-love, some positivity. That's why I say to you all the time, guys, believe you are perfect. I'll look down the barrel, all of you. You are all perfect beings of love and light and joy. Be those beings. You never die. You will never die. How cool is that, man? And ladies and women and girls, we never die. We just transition. You know why? Because we do it for fun. I love you too. You guys are awesome. And it makes me heart just, yeah, you know, like that you guys, you appreciate what I'm saying. It really does. Like, I just, that more and more people out there, they want to connect with people like us. They want to live life knowing that they're in control. Fear and anger and hatred come from when you're not feeling in control, yeah? When you feel like you're out of control. If you really get to the point where you have proven and you understand that everything you do creates what goes on in your life, when it becomes so clear, no one can touch you then. Then you're connecting truly with who you are. Then you're being your true, authentic self that just knows what life is about. And then the low vibrational stuff just doesn't even come up to your level. That's what we're heading towards. That's what we want. If you want to live in a world of joy and love and happiness and fun and doing the things that you just buzz you, right? I mean, that's what you want. That's what we all want. Mum, Christmas Mass, Pecky. Oh, special. The AL was down the bottom. Hello, how are you? Welcome aboard. And Merry Christmas to everyone. Like, you know, holiday time around the world. I think that's what everyone's excited about. Maybe getting a few days off work, maybe having a bit of time off work, you know. Thank you very much. Love John Goodman as a actor. Very funny man. Oh, look, everyone. I mean, my wish to all of you for these holidays that you truly, truly give the gift of knowledge to yourselves. Believe in yourselves. You are so special. You are so awesome. You're all perfect. You are all perfect. No, we didn't want to know Matthew. That's terrible. You're all awesome. You're all special. Even Matthew. He just doesn't know it yet. And I am in Melbourne, Australia, my friends. And, that's no good. So, you know, take the positive comments that I throw to you and start to believe them. I mean, when you know you believe something, if someone says something to you in that similar area that's negative, you won't be affected by it. If you truly believe in the self-love, if you truly love yourself, if you truly know that you're a special person, you live with authenticity and you're doing the very best you can, and someone says you're a piece of da-da-da-da-da, that's that person's issue with themselves. And if you truly believe in who you are, you won't ever feel or take that on, because you can't, because you believe in yourself. Then you really realize that each person creates their own reality, and this person is battling with their own self-worth and their own self-esteem and self-love. And, you know, then there might be situations where you go, would you like to talk to someone? You know, when you act really kindly to someone that's frustrated and confused and angry, it's amazing how so many, and I'm not going to say everyone, because some people are really resistant, but most people will calm down. Most people will suddenly go, oh, you're being so nice to me, I can't be angry anymore. Have you ever been in a retail environment, use this as an analogy, and an angry person comes in with their product and they're like, this failed, you people are useless. And the person behind the desk goes, sir, it's okay, we're going to sort it out. That person instantly goes, oh, and calms down. because you've come at them with a positive vibration when they came in with a really negative one, and you've lifted them up and you've just made them feel better, right? I want, what do we got here? Unrighteous. Okay. We need to, yeah, I don't know who you're talking to, Vernon, but who are you talking to, Vernon? No? You're not going to say who you're talking to? Yeah. All right, well, we've just let Vernon go. We can't have people talking like that here. All right, hope everyone's all right. Let's get back to it. So, when it comes to our lives, how are you, my friend? When it comes to our lives, they're our lives. Bullies are not accepted. Bullies are people that are confused, and they think the only way to unburden the negative feelings that they carry are to dump them on others. And when we feel low, when we're allowing ourselves to feel bad about ourselves, we're vulnerable to negative bullying. We're vulnerable to comments like that. When we hold ourselves to a high level, when we're authentic, we can only attract other high levels. Are you a believer? Are you talking to me, was he Mo? Am I a believer? I'm a believer in life. Life is awesome. We live forever. Boom. Enjoy your life. You are everything. You are all that is. You are number one out of everyone that's also number one. What's the answer to the meaning of life? 42. That's the answer. And if you haven't watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or read the book, I suggest you do. It's a joy of a book to read. Funny movie, yes. I'm quietly enjoying myself this evening. There's been a lot of interesting people hop on and hop off. I thought that, all right, on this channel. All right, Vernon's now gone. All right, push the wrong button, I think, before, guys. Yeah. So, you know, let's keep the positive going on for ourselves. Let's keep the focus for the holidays, because we know that a lot of people around the world get all fired up around the holidays, and you know, you want to stay nice and focused within yourself. That's my message to everyone over these holidays. Really be good to yourself. Be as good as you can with everyone around you. Be your true self. Be caring, be loving. Don't wait for other people to do it for you. You know, if you truly want to embrace that you create your own reality, and you do, but you want to embrace that consciously, you need to embrace your actions and your thoughts consciously. You need to be in control of those. You can't just say, oh, I said that, sorry, my bad. No, that's not good enough. You got to hold yourself to your own level of correctness. It's just, you know, we have to we have to basically stay true to who we are, guys. Stay true to who we are. Stay focused on wanting the best for ourselves, not in a selfish way, but from the heart. That's why I talk about following your passions in life. You know, doing the things that bring you joy. They all naturally lift your vibration. When you're doing something exciting, something that you love, how do you feel when you're doing something that makes you feel great, when it's just something that you're into? you can't feel much higher than that, yeah? That's your vibration lifting. People talk about, we've got to lift our vibration. We've got to be, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And you prove it that it's lifted through experiencing that sensation. Wow, that sensation. It's a high vibrational sensation. Okay? Embrace joy. Embrace the passions that you have. Peter Gerardi, is that right? I'm probably going to say that wrong, Pete. Sorry, my friend. Merry Christmas to you from Australia. If you are from, are you in Ireland? Is that correct? You are our brothers and sisters, my friend. I love the Irish. Met many Irish in Australia over the years, and magnificent people and culture, and the joy. I'll say this, on my mother's side, my grandmother on my mother's side was 100% Irish. She was a Kelly, and in my bloodline, and one of the most joyous women you'll ever meet. So I hope that some of that's come onto me, and that's where a lot of it comes from. It's just, you've got to impart joy. You've got to believe that life is fantastic, and because it is, because it's what we make of it. And if you want great experiences, you've got to be that individual. You've got to put those vibes out there, right? One day, I'm sure you will make it here, my friend. And it is an awesome place. It really is. Hey, Noah, how you going? Welcome to Craigsworldrocks, mate. Here, we only talk about positive stuff. I don't know. We have no idea who the Vernon is, but I removed his comments for tonight because he was getting a bit silly. We just want to, Scottish, Swedish, you can, oh, you're a lovely mix, DTSCZH, because I can't say that. Lovely mix. But aren't we all mutts? We're all mutts at the end of the day. But like I said, forget the race, forget where we're from. We're all human beings. We all came from the same place. We all were born as babies into this world, and we'll all die and move on into the next realm when that time comes. They are. The purebreds always die out a bit quicker. So I'm a bit of a mutt, so that's going to help, you know. Strong bloodlines, really mix them all together. That's what I say. Yeah. From Nevada. You too, Donald. You too, mate. You stay safe over there in the great country of the USA. You stay safe over there, and you be the most positive individual you can be. Is this it then? No, I'm not going anywhere yet. Did I say I was going somewhere? I just like to stop for a bit and tell you guys how great you are at different times, because you probably don't get told that enough. And I've taken it on as part of my live feed to say, you're awesome. Every single one of you. All right, Kat, you bored? Great to see you. Take care. Moving on. People that want to have a positive attitude and positive comments towards them, hang out with Craig. You know, you are all perfect. You have been that way since you were born. Life has twisted and turned, and everyone's dumped their shit on you, and you know, they're programming you with all these different ideas that aren't yours. The whole idea with, you know, sorting yourself out and sorting your life out for the better is clearing away the crap, clearing away the stuff that's not authentically you, and replacing it with the dreams and beliefs that you've had since you came into this world. You know, remembering who you are, living your life to the truest form that it can be. I don't mind what part of Ireland you're from, Noah. You're awesome, mate. Mr. Gamer, how you going? Niels 160, seen you before. How you going? From Nederland. Yes, love you. Fantastic. I think it's the coolest thing how we can all be sitting around this big round blue planet and we can all chat to each other in different parts of it. Isn't that awesome? Christo, I can't, is that Spanish? Bravo. Thank you very much, Zach. Italia. Okay. Fantastic. I've got a couple of really good friends that are Italian. Live in Australia, Italian Australians, but magnificent people, love them. And I think, I talk with my hands too, so there's probably a bit of that in me too. And the old joke, they say, why do Italians and that talk with their hands? Because they can't stand each other's breath. That's not true. We talk with our hands because we love to express ourselves fully. All right? Love all the Italians. Love to all the Italians. Hey, bro, if you do 15 push-ups, I'll give 150 bucks. Hey, okay, Elwood, no worries, mate. I can do 15 push-ups, no problem. I've done a few building trades in my life, so I'm a fairly strong individual, even though I'm carrying a few extra kgs that I don't want to carry at the moment. But 15's not even a challenge, really, mate. But we won't be doing that because you won't be paying me $150. It is a beautiful country, Ireland. I think, small country, but so unique. Beautiful country. Please, nah. I'm here to talk. Talking's my joy. Talking's my passion. Love it. We're talking about you guys taking the opportunity, taking this holiday season around the world to embrace the true you, to be your most authentic person you can be. Or you're an unk. Because I've loved the symbol. Good question. No one's asked me that question yet. I've loved the Ankh symbol since I was a young guy. And I believe the Egyptians see it as eternal life, like the immortal life symbol, that life goes on. And I 100% have proven that to myself. So it does sit with me very well. It's a beautiful symbol. And it means, as far as I know, it means that life is eternal, that we go on forever. So, yeah, very, very good. Gator, I do remember you, my friend. Welcome back. Liam Gone Global. Yes, you are very welcome. So, yeah, like that whole thing about this period of the year, we want to spread that. We want people to really embrace the things that they love about life. Get on that train. Remind your friends and family. Ask friends and family the question: What is it? What's your greatest passion in life? What have you always wanted to be doing? And then when a parent or a guardian or a friend says such and such, and they're not doing it, ask them a follow-up question: why aren't you doing it? If there are things that are in your life that are your passions, things that bring you joy and passion, firstly, ask yourself why you're not doing it. Work out how to incorporate it into your life. And then the people around you, ask the same question. Because you want to help transform your family and the world around you. It starts with the individual realizing that, how am I living my life? Am I wasting it? I believe if you're not going after the things that give you the greatest joy, you're wasting it. All right? If you're being someone you're not, you'll freeze in the winters 100%. 100%. And that, I can't make that any clearer to everyone, right? I can't. I believe it wholeheartedly. Your passions in life will bring you joy. Hey, there's a little fire symbol because it'll light your fire. Because if that's what you're saying, that's great, right? You ignite you with your passions, with your joys. Your fire in you will ignite. Now, when you're doing your passions and your joys, when you're doing the things that you love, hey, Pretzels, how are you? Nah, let's care for animals. Nah, not talking shit at all, my friend. If you put out what you want to have happen, it'll come back. If you act really positively, that'll come back. You create what happens to you in your life, mate. What you do actually makes a huge difference to what happens in your life. Most people aren't paying attention, right? It's family, it's joy. A lot of songs around Christmas around joy, isn't it? Joy to the world. Live your passion, everyone. Live your passions. And that, like I said, you go out there and you live the life that brings you the greatest joy. There is no, you don't have to put terms on things. You don't have to put, you know, this, that, or the other, that this group is this and this group is that. Forget all the titles. Forget all the titles in life. Forget all the terminologies. Forget all the groups. If we all just lived our life and did the things that brought us the greatest joy and we focused on doing those, your life would transform unbelievably. But there are so many controlling beliefs and things that have been jammed upon us as individuals through our lives by people that have raised us, by mentors that we thought they knew what they were talking about. I am certainly Australian, but I'm from Melbourne. We need to clear those things away. We need to piss them off. Other people's beliefs is not what you want to have carrying around on your own shoulders, right? That means you're creating shit in the thing for someone else. That's not being authentic. Being authentic and connecting with who you really are, when these beliefs that aren't yours come up, you recognize them then. You recognize them for what they are. When you understand that belief, hey, I don't want to think like that. As soon as you realize you don't want to think like that, it's dispersed. You've let it go. It's not a belief now. You can then replace it with something more amazing. All right? Not at all. Are you taking the mick? No. Craigsworldrocks is about speaking about life. So speaking, I've had a lot of experiences over my journeys. And for those that are newer that are coming on hearing me for the first time, I'm someone that believes that what we do creates what happens. We have a say. We're a part of the all that is. We're not some inferior being that has some other person making everything happen to us, and we're not living a life where when we get to the end of it, we disappear and we don't exist anymore. I've proven a lot of things to myself over the journey, but I've always been one that says to everyone and everyone that's here, please take what you like, throw out what you don't like. There might be certain gold nuggets that you hear me say about certain things, and it might solve a question or an answer for a problem that you might have had. Great. If that's the only reason you're here listening, great. No drama, right? You have to listen to your intuition. You have to be, trusting in yourself. That's my biggest message, guys, right? If you're not trusting in you and you're putting your trust in out there into something else, you might be going down a false path almost, right? So basically, and I'm not alone, there's a lot of individuals, a lot of spiritual people that will talk about creating their own reality, and it's something that I've proven to myself over my journey. The other options just don't sit with me. So if you like the sound of that, again, hang out, subscribe, put on your notifications so you know when I come online. So you can join and we can chat and we can, see what's been going on in your lives. And I have been saying to everyone over this past week, if you have experiences where you start to try to make the effort to talk more positively, Baymeter, that's the new age drink. Don't really know what you're talking about, Baymeter. You can listen to me a bit longer if you like, mate, but it's up to you, right? No one's making you listen if you're not happy with what I'm talking about. But what you're putting out, when you say certain things, if you act in a really positive way to someone, you will find they will act really positively back to you. You are proving that what happens around you is a reflection of how you are, where it's all connected. You come into this world by yourself, you will leave by yourself. I say that because it's about no problem, my friend. Take what you like, chuck out what you don't like. Epic Dad. Mini Jim. Epic Dad. Your dad sounds like a top guy. But this is, empower yourselves, everyone. Empower yourselves. It's not about other people. It's always been about yourselves. We've all been confused about, yeah, we've all been confused in life from all the crap that gets put upon us from when we're young. Honey Glazeball, how are you? I remember, you know, these great names that people come up with. They do make you remember when they pop up and say hi. But you, oh, that's not very nice. I think, yeah, I think we'll get rid of that one too. Don't like bullies. Anyone else like bullies? Yeah, honey glazed balls, that wasn't acceptable by that individual. So I have disposed of them in the waste trash bin. We don't accept bullies here, guys. If you want to get blocked on my channel, that is the quickest way for it to happen. Christ is Lord. Well, you obviously believe what you believe there, a JRDN or Wallen, and you can hang out as long as you like. But if you're here going to start trying to jam your thoughts down people's throats here, I will probably block you also, because I believe everyone can make their own choices, and we don't need, there's enough control out there, all right? Enough control. Take control of your own lives. Let's get back on track, Craig. I'm being distracted by the comments on the pages. But if someone talks nasty or whatever, they're out of here. Let's all work on treating everyone the way we want to be treated. Pretty simple, isn't it? Does anyone have a problem with that? With that comment? Does anyone have a problem with treating other people the way you would like to be treated? About the Roman Empire, I don't. I mean, and they're simple. Regardless, you know, Mum's Christmas special. Regardless of what we at the core, what our beliefs are, what our families raised us to believe. But regardless of all of that, if you're not living an authentic life, regardless of what you say you believe and what religion you follow, it doesn't matter. If you're not authentic, you're lying to yourself. And when I say authentic, that means doing the right thing by people. That might not treating them bad. And believe me, there's a lot of people that say that they're great people, but they're treating people really badly behind the scenes. You live from the heart, everyone. You can't get away from the truth. If you do something bad, it doesn't even matter if you don't get caught. You'll have to face your own demons later on when you cross back over, because the only person I believe that will be judging you is you. Because we are all pure vibrations of life, and we are all living these existences to actually experience these different things that we want to experience. You are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful holidays, and joy and blessings to your family and your friends and everyone that you connect with. Pass the love around. Pass the joy around. Encourage people to go after their dreams and live their joys and their passions. Because on Craigsworldrocks, that's what I'm going to try and do. There are many, many more things we will talk about over the long journey, but over the next few months, honestly, I've just got this feeling that a lot of people need to hear this basic understanding, because there's so much hatred in the world, right? There's so much, and we don't need to be part of that. We can lift ourselves above that. We really can. You have the power. Every single one of you have the power to be the best version of yourself you can be. Don't get caught up in revenge. Don't get caught up in hatred or anger. Yeah, I've got a couple of earrings. One silver, one gold. Yin and yang, my friend. The balance of male and female energies. Had them since I was very young. Had a few drinks, banged them through with a needle with my younger sister. It was lots of fun. Left ear, mate. Left ear. No, mate. No. The right ear was a symbol of the ear. But that's okay, right? Again, don't get caught up in what other people are doing, Sea Dog. Focus on you. So I'm happy with who I am. Nah, no other piercings. Just a couple of earrings. Not many of my generation went out and pierced our belly buttons. Oh, did you know him personally? Very good, Sea Dog. Not a drama at all, mate. Again, if a person truly believes in themselves and knows themselves authentically, you can have whatever comments thrown at you by anyone, it will not make a difference. It just shows me when someone throws out different types of comments. We had a couple tonight that have been quite negative. And that's cool, Sid. You can be nosy. There's no negative about that. But I'm just saying that find your truth in yourself, right? If you want to be a strong individual and you want to live with the authentic life in the best way possible, understand who you are. Understand what you believe in. Own it, right? Own it. What's my name? My name's Craig Sadakin. Why do you sound like Peter Griffin? I didn't think I did. You take what you like out of what I say and you chuck away what you don't. Be skeptical in life. If you're not skeptical, you're gullible, right? And then you'll never work nothing out for yourselves. Bro, he's ignoring me 100%. Oh, sorry, Trex, I missed that, mate. I was having a drink of water, then I was having a sip of my coffee. What'd you say? Do you believe in Jesus as God? Well, Jesus was a human being that lived on this planet, that walked around a couple of thousand years ago, as the religious texts say. But again, the Bible is just a book, so has it been tampered with? Very few of us know. They say that God was his father. Well, see, I don't believe in God like that in that sense. I believe in God. God is all it is, that we are a part of that. We are all the same. There is no higher being. We just haven't, we're just separate at the moment. Living this existence, we've kind of closed ourselves off to the reality of who we are. That we're not truly connected to who we are at the moment, living this life. And we do it for a particular reason, so we can learn from the perspective of being just a human. All right, and then waking ourselves up as such, which is what our conversations are about. Okay, you have to embrace the true you. To connect back to who you truly are, you have to start living an authentic life. You have to stop trying to be what other people want, and you have to remind yourself of the things that you love to lift your vibration, so that the true information that is locked in your heart will come back into your conscious mind. When you are living at a higher vibration, you are clearer, and the information can pass forward back into the conscious mind better, if that answers your question. So when people talk Jesus and God, that's usually from the religious perspective, right? I'm a very spiritual person. I believe life goes on forever. I think we're a part of something magnificent. We're all magnificent. We're not sinners, like your religious groups will say, that we have to give our power to God so that we can be forgiven for being sinners. Why do we have to be sinners? Why? We don't. If we take ownership, is God, but even though it says in the Bible God is not human, people say Jesus died for our sins. Like, bro, it says in the Bible God is immortal. We're all immortal. You don't have to prove anything to anyone to be immortal. You are an immortal being. All right, I'm here to tell you that's what I believe, and I've proven certain things in my life that make that a reality for me. You know, blindly listening to people in positions of power in churches and that is something that our that human beings have been programmed to do from generation to generation. The parents taking their kids to church, to Sunday school, everyone has to be there. It's part of how life is. They do it today. It's a real controlling the masses thing. If you don't believe in God, you're going to go to hell, so you better go along. The first time I heard those words in a church, I had the strongest feeling in my stomach that something wasn't right with the person that was saying it up the front of the thing, and I was 11 years old. And I did not do what that individual asked. They wanted you to come up the front and be saved. I sat there on my hands, shaking as an 11-year-old, but knowing that what he was saying was terrible, because he was trying to make me do what he wanted through a fearful comment. Believe in God, but believe God is more than what religious groups will tell you. You are a part of him already. Him and her. God, goddess, all that is. It's the all that is. We are a part of it. We're all one. You're saying a passenger and he was exactly like all of us. Yeah, he was. Came as a human and he connected with himself at a very spiritual level. He lived an authentic life, right? Well, Jordo, again, that's your opinion, okay? That's a religious opinion, and that's fine. But I'm not one to be pushing those thoughts upon everyone here. Higgs, how are you, brother? Welcome back. We've really been getting into the religious side of things tonight with people. There's a lot of people here that are pro-religion, I think, but that's okay, right? I'm going to say this one more time, Jordo. That's what your information in a book or the priest is telling you. You weren't there. You don't know him. You just know what's written in a book and what everyone else over thousands of years has been driven to believe. You know, he was... Well, you're telling me that he died for our sins. How do you know that? You don't. There's no proof. It's the same thing. Another book. All good. If you don't like what we're talking about, Jordo, you don't have to stay. And that's it. No problem. All right? Okay. Goodbye. And Jordo is gone. I'm quite happy for people to have their own opinion and listen to the opinions here on Craigsworldrocks. But if you're going to start spruiking that your way is the only way, bye-bye. My way is not the only way. My way, that's right, he was pretty rude. My way is... Everyone has the answers for themselves in themselves, right? Just be the best version of yourself you can be, right? Whatever that is, right? You will live a great life, right? You do not have anyone to worry about in the afterlife or on this planet that's going to judge you and hold you accountable for whatever you do. Life is perfect. You are perfect. Life is joy. Live a joyous life. I can't see how people can be upset with, you know, it's only a few heavily religious individuals, I think, that are out there trying to upset the apple cart with people like myself. And I'm not about to stop speaking my truth, because what I believe is that my truth's important to me. And some people out there might like to take some of those things to work on things with themselves. Yeah, there's been heaps of that. And look, I had a mentor probably about 15 years ago. She was clairvoyant. I used to go to her circle for a while. And she said there were books and stuff about the true story of Jesus, that he was a son of a carpenter, and he went and connected with Buddhist monks overseas, connected with who he was, and actually lifted his vibration to a much higher level and became this individual that wanted to show others that they could do it as well. And then he got turned into a martyr, right? And they put him up on a pedestal and they said he must be God because the rest of us, we're not as good as that. But he was exactly the same, and they misinterpreted it, and then people have taken advantage of that. That's predominantly what's happened now. You try and tell churches that that's the truth, and they'll throw you out on your ass because they're making a lot of money out of what they do. And that's the truth. All right. Drippy, welcome. We are chatting away. We are taking on a few strong believers in the religious sect, but that is okay. Everyone, we're here to love each other, to enjoy our lives to the fullest, to be the best versions of ourselves we can be. And that is the greatest joy that you can do for yourself in your life. And you are all I'm very grateful that you come and hang out. I'm very grateful that a lot of you have connected with me and appreciate what I talk about. And I am not going to stop appearing and talking and spreading the good love and vibes to everyone. And Clark Kent. No, it is in the Bible. Okay. That's okay, Clark. You can look at it like that. Well, there's infinite forms of misinterpretations, right? But that's okay, guys. The understandings of myself are from many years of teachings from many different people, that I have crossed paths with, and that I have taken the things that have sat well with me and have been proven to be true from my perspective. It doesn't matter what you want to believe. If it sits well with you, if you've proven it for you that you're comfortable in it and you're treating everyone with love and grace and all the positive ways that you can, and you're treating other people like that across the board, then you are living the best life you could possibly live. You are living the authentic spiritual person's life. Just remember that the religious titles that they put on these groups probably don't help the individual to really connect with the true essence of who they are, spiritually, who you are. You are you. There is one of you. You are a unique vibration of the all that is. You are your unique spark of light. You are a spark of light of infinite other sparks of light. And we are all unique, and we're all perfect. And we're all learning and experiencing life from our own vision and our own eyes. And we are learning everything that we possibly can learn. We want to be the best version of ourselves. There is no other beliefs or reasons. If you're doing things to hurt someone else, if you think that these people are bad because they did that 1,000 years ago, or these people are bad because they believe this and we don't believe this. I mean, it's crazy talk. If you sit back from it and you don't have an affiliation with any of it, it's like a whole lot of kids in a sandpit arguing over who gets the friggin' plastic baseball bat because I want to knock the ball around. It doesn't matter who's got it. It matters how we treat each other. And we're all the same, and we're all in the same sandpit. Everyone needs to chill pill out, care about each other a lot more. Just get back to basics, Trex, you take care of yourself. You have a good day. Be good to yourself and be good to your family and your friends, mate. Can't go wrong. Thanks for hanging out. There's a lot of information that everyone could dive down those rabbit holes. Sometimes that information makes things more confusing than it needs to be. You know, I'm trying to simplify it for everyone. Just make it simple. Listen to your heart. Treat people in the best way you can treat them. Hey, Hogs Baffleworth, have you just jumped on? Saturday night here in Melbourne, Australia. It's been a full-on session tonight too, I've got to say. Some real ripping conversations. A couple of people we had to block their comments, but overall it's been very very positive and very upbeat. And all of you are very appreciative for being here and being involved in the convo and you know, wanting to get a bit more positive vibes from the old Craigster. I'm very, very happy that you're here. I hope everything's been going well with you, Hogs Baffleworth. Yeah. I've been out in the garden today doing a bit of work in the garden, bit of pruning, bit of trimming. Lots of exciting stuff, you know. Life's amazing. Get out in nature, you know. Go do a bit of shopping. Go for a bit of a walk. Say hi to your neighbour. You know, smile at a stranger. You know, little things. You know, I talk about little things all the time that you should do. You know, I went to the supermarket. Excellent, mate. Was going, but it was almost. Wow, yeah, it was pretty hot then. Yeah, it was not as hot here in Melbourne today. It was probably that temperature later a few days ago, but we were up towards 40. But geez, mate. Yeah, not much fun being out in the garden when it's 45. That'd be a bit of a desert area, wouldn't it? Yeah, I like, it's funny, you know, I'll go to the local Aldi and often there's a trolley. Lately I've been getting the trolley where you don't have to put a coin in to get the trolley, do the shopping. And so I wander around with that. When I come out and I see someone coming towards the trolley area after I've put my stuff in, I love going, hey, here, grab my trolley. And they're so thankful that they don't have to get a coin out to get another trolley, because sometimes it can be quite difficult. And it's a little thing, right? You've saved them a bit of hassle, maybe minor. I haven't forgotten, my friend. When I got my trolley at Aldi today, I got another trolley where it was already freed up. There was no coin required, so I didn't have to go bringing out the gold coin. But I have not forgotten, my friend. I know. Are they going to continue to perform in 2026? That is the question, isn't it? That is the question. Do you believe they're going to keep performing through 2026? We're getting into a bit of financial talk there, everyone. So Hogs Baffleworth is very much on board with buying gold and silver as they are performing exceptionally well. So if you want to believe in Hogs Baffleworth's financial advice, feel free. The bull run has only just started. Well, we've heard it here first. Craigsworldrocks, get on to gold and silver. What's the asterisk there? There might be other things. Don't necessarily take our word for it. Good day, mate. How you going? First time coming on to the channel. Is it Unknown? Unknown G6Z9G. Yeah, 120%. Great return, right? Put 10,000 in. What are you getting back? 12,000? Another 12,000? That's great. Can't beat that. You're rolling in Dosh then, mate. Rolling in it. The abundance is flowing. You must be living a very, very authentic life, mate, to be on the positives there. Very good. How are we? Salmon, how are we? Or Sam, should I say? Yo. You are very welcome, mate. Very welcome. We are all just, yeah, I'm kind of just chilling out a bit now, just relaxing. But, geez, it's good to hear, good to see a lot of you guys enjoying the day and having a good day. I mean, it's one day at a time, right? It is one day at a time. And, you know, If you're looking at your life like that and you're working your way forward one day at a time, you'll be right. You'll be right. Yes. Positive vibes. What are you doing now, brother? Well, I've kind of chilled back a touch, but we've spoken a lot tonight. There's been, I guess, what's happened with me tonight. There's been a lot of people coming on, and Hogs Baffle, where he's talking about financial opportunities. There you go, $12,000 AU gold by 2030. Wow, that's a big jump. Everyone needs to get on gold. The reality is that, you know, there's a lot of people talking about, showed me tonight, there's a lot of limited thinking people out there. People that, there's things that have been programmed on us from when we were very, very young that aren't necessarily our beliefs. They aren't things that we necessarily want to be holding on to as an individual. The other aspect of connecting with your authentic self is lost my train of thought then. The other reason that you connect with your authentic self is so you can discern the differences between things for you, right? Jeffrey Sanchez, greetings, friend. How are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to change my train of thought now. We're going to jump over to, I want to go back to the holiday chat. We are heading into holiday season around the world. Things always get a little bit off the rails around Christmas, you know. There's a lot of things that go wrong. A lot of people that haven't been driving their vehicles all year because they catch public transport everywhere. They're running around crazy, right? I want you all just to really slow things down over the holidays for yourselves, you know. Try to be more observers to what's going on. There's big changes in the energy of the planet. Honestly, the earth is lifting its vibration. It is cleansing itself. So as this takes place, you know, there's a lot of people that have a lot of their issues and negative beliefs coming up. And, you know, that can be quite shocking for people when it happens. No, I'm not gay. Thanks, mate. Thanks for asking. Yeah, people need to go have my earrings, right? They think that that because I've got the earrings in, but that's not true. It is basically a time of year where if you don't slow yourself down and actually take the time and think before you act, then you can get caught up in the craziness of everyone else running around at holiday time. So I would suggest strongly to all of you out there just to take a breath before we do everything in the holiday season, and really make sure that we try and keep ourselves nice and centered, as well as being the best version of ourselves we can be. As you all know, I do talk about, in a big way, connecting with your authentic self. Yeah, exactly. I do talk about being your authentic self and being the best version of yourself you can be. And during the holidays, around family you haven't seen for a while, great place to try the new you. Great place to roll out this much more upbeat, positive vibe that you're all going to take on for these holidays towards your friends and family. And maybe you'll get some more positive reactions from them when they notice the difference with you. You know, just be the best version of yourself you can be, guys. You are all awesome, perfect individuals. You just are, right? I don't have to say anything else. You're not sinners. You're not imperfect. You're not lesser than. You're magnificent. Start to believe in yourselves. Start to believe in yourselves, everyone. Right? And you can jump on Hogs Baffle Worth's options of gold and silver, and make yourselves an abundant fortune into the future. Be aware who you're called, beautiful people. Mate, everyone is a spark of life. Everyone is a perfect spark of life, right? That's it. Be the best version of yourself you can be. If you do that, your life will be the best version that it can be for you. And with that comment, boys and girls, I'm going to call it a night. We've been going for a while. We've had some good conversations. We've had some interesting people come and go. But, yeah, I'm going to leave that with you all. I want you all to know that I appreciate all of you. If you've subbed, if you've clicked your notifications, you'll see when I jump back on again. I want you to have a Merry Christmas if you don't jump back on again before Christmas. But I'm probably not going to be on tomorrow. It's going to be the next day. It's going to be like Monday in Australia. Tomorrow I've got a few things on. So Sunday will probably be a day off. And not because I'm going to church, because I'm not going to church, just to clarify that for anyone that was wondering. I authentically be the best version of myself every day of my life. So I don't have to go anywhere to make up for anything. So, stay vigilant. Yes. And keep watching the stock market for all the ups and downs that will come. No, I appreciate you all, guys. You've been awesome. You're a bunch of great people. Spread the love. Be fantastic. And tell everyone else they're fantastic, and watch your lives transform for the better. And I'll catch up with you on the next one. All right? Craig's World rocks. So does yours. Take care to all of you. Thanks for hanging out.